After hearing about the theory that people who spend tons of time on Facebook have low self-esteem, I thought about the people that I know who seem to post the most on Facebook. And it does seem to be the same people over and over again. I have many Facebook friends, but most of them only check in once in a while, and most, like me, check in every few days and rarely, if ever, update my status. Now, there's one guy on my friend list who spends his entire day trying to come up with a status that's either witty or clever, and he changes it several times a day. I eventually had to block his status updates because it was getting nauseating. I would log into Facebook every couple days, and 80% of the status updates were his or hers. I get the impression that it's a huge part of his day. His virtual life seems to get as much attention as his real life. So men like blowjobs? Really? The only people that could possibly be news to is women. And lady, if it is news to you, you just ain't doing it right. And what's worse is it's actually pretty difficult to get wrong. Anyway, just keep practicing, and FYI, my schedule is free for the whole weekend. So another person is suing McDonald's for serving hot beverages. I don't think the problem is with McDonald's. So we can do two things here. Have McDonald's ensure that everything on the menu is just lukewarm, no more hot food, or we can ask people to stop being mental midgets. You should make an assumption that a beverage with the word hot in its title might actually be hot, and therefore you might want to take some precautions. You would think it would just be common sense. Here's another example. Say you see a bonfire, don't fall into it. And don't try to sue Mother Nature for inventing fire in the first place. Oh, I didn't know it was so red and pretty. Maybe have these people sign a waiver. Our food is hot. Hot means ouch. Keep it away from exposed skin, please. Better yet, have the people who burn themselves with hot food be completely banned from places that sell hot food. Can you just imagine the amount of ice cream parlors that would spring up overnight? That 18-year-old choking a developmentally delayed girl is disturbing. I think he could put himself on the developmentally delayed list. Then going home to play Dungeons and Dragons to forget about it? How can you possibly put something like that out of your mind? There's the fact that you killed a human being, that the cops are probably on their way by now, that you're definitely going to prison, and that most people in prison don't play Dungeons and Dragons. Now, although you will be in a dungeon, and when one of your prison mates pulls out his broadsword of love and attempts to put it in your sheath, you're going to wish you had a dragon. Anyway, that's all I have. Thanks for watching.